I'm assuming that it's working. For whatever reason, I can't get my little chat thingy to pop up. Hey Google, when I'm recording through OBS Studio, how do I get my little chat screen to pull up on my in-game screen so I can read it? Okay, so I can do it through that. Let me see if I can pull up my YouTube from my phone and look at it that way. I really doubt that I'll get anybody in here, but in case I do, it's always nice to be able to see what people are saying. Eventually I'll get a second monitor hooked up and it'll be okay. And there we go, I got it pulled up. Alright, let's get into this. I don't know, if anybody gets in here, maybe I'll see. But for now, let's just get into something. It's already been like 2 minutes. As far as I'm aware, there's all our ammo. Oh, it's in our toolbar. Oh no, I guess we already took care of that. Now, does this have a mag in it? It does not. I thought I had another mag. I might have lost it somewhere. I've got kind of a crazy storage system going on in my backpacks. Yeah, maybe I accidentally sold it. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm starving too. Better take some of this. Take one line of bullet casings, one line of gunpowder. Let's see how many actually gives us. 5 per 10, so that's still going to be a lot. Yeah, okay, so 1 line of GP is 2 stacks of bullets, so we're going to go get 2 more lines, then maybe a half, freshen that up a little bit. I could just go ahead and craft it all. I plan on using the 50 cal a lot, just because it's a fucking 50 cal, so, my 5.56 is still okay. Try not to use too much. Shit, it's the wrong one. So there's 1 line. There's 2. We'll end up needing 1 more. 1 line is 2. So it didn't necessarily stop zombies from spawning outside. I'll have to look into that. There we go. So we've got about 300 bullets. That should be okay given the fact that we don't have a second mag. There we go. I don't know what I would have done with that magazine. It's got my other stuff in it. Let's pull those out, because I need to clean up again. I go up here. Since that stuff won't go in these, it's kind of a pain. There we go. Something like that. I need to keep fuel somewhere here. I could, oh, you know what? I think I was keeping it in my cars, and that's why I'm so need to sort out my inventory just a little bit more, and then we should be fine. We'll leave one out, just so we can put a bunch of our random stuff. Yeah, see, it's kind of surprising, like, how far the video is behind the actual stream I'm watching on YouTube. This will just give us a place to put all this random stuff. That's another full set of gear. I've got guns over in the corner. I got some ammo. Not a lot of ammo. I recycled a lot of it. I've still got this base building stuff, which I might take these computers with me. Throw them in here. These tents and stuff, I don't exactly want to take with me. Just throw them off somewhere. And there, that should be okay. I don't necessarily want to take that with me. We have 2 military secured containers, a toolbox. I don't know why I have that machete. Oh, because this is my other tool. There we go. I wish these were a little bigger. There's plenty of spots there for me to fit this ammo tin. It's just a little annoying. Set our spawn point, sleep till morning, and then we're gonna get on with business. I don't know exactly what I want to do. I had an idea. I saw somebody else make an ammo farm at like Fort Bravo, but the amount of zombies that you get at Fort Bravo, a lot of them come from inside. So I was thinking, instead of Fort Bravo, either we do the airfield, because all of the zombies spawn, you know, along this straight stretch. I'd have all this room to set something up, and plus, this is where we're based at. I could literally just walk down over the hill. So either I set it up here, or for whatever reason, I've not been to the police station on this map at all. I think it's here. This police station is actually kind of crazy with how many zombies spawn just out here in this parking lot and inside the building. As long as I figured out some way to just wrap this off and have them come through some sort of like focused point, either on this road or back in these woods, they'd just be running through a mess of turrets. But I'd have to go all the way around this, which would take an insane amount of metal. But fortunately, those ammo casings give you an ungodly amount of metal. So farming ammunition, it's just good. Speaking of which, 25 nails and 100 high quality metal. It takes 3, so it'd be 300 metal. It's 200 and 300. See you? By the way, if you don't know crafting things, as far as I'm aware, I don't know if it's changed with this update, but you used to only get, oh, did I miscount? No, I didn't, did I? No. We're also just gonna take 50 scrap metal, whatever. Wow, that's kind of big. Do I have anywhere to put this? There we go. Oh no. It fits in a backpack, but put something. Yeah, see, the description for this is kind of misleading. I wanted one of these forever because I thought I could put it in a backpack and just gain 200 slots. Apparently that's not the case, and it's fucking huge. So, yeah, great storage. What am I gonna do with it? I could use it as a fuel storage though, because I get her a lot of fuel normally. So we'll just tuck this in the corner right here, I guess. Try to get it lined up so it looks halfway. That looks the best I'm gonna be able to do. Yeah, see, that's an amazing amount of storage. I might make another one and put it outside just for guns that I drag home. That way I can fill my cars up and just make one trip. But then again, that puts a huge dampening on my ammo. See, it takes 6 and 2. So I'm gonna take another one of these. Make another stack of nails. We're gonna see how many that makes for me. Sometimes it gets a little bumfuzzled when you grab them weird. See. And that was from 1 stack of metal and a stack and a half of nails. I still have half a stack of nails, so. Yeah, I might reorganize a little bit, just so I can actually. That's because it's in my coyote bag. I might be able to work something out here. Hold on. Yeah. There we go. It's not very good, but it'll do. Yeah, okay, so a stack of nails and a stack of metal makes us 25. Sorry, not very good at math. We're just going to take all of our metal here, and that's what we're going to do with it. I have plenty of metal casings, so... Oh, because I can't. We'll throw it in here really quick. There's nowhere I can exactly put that. I can put it inside that, and hopefully... Yeah, but... Might need to make 2 trips out and start getting my truck set up for this adventure when the time comes to do it. But that's not a problem. Hopefully I make enough. That's why I'm just crafting a lot right off the rip. I want to wrap my base in it eventually, so it's not a problem. If I make too much, I'll just use it somewhere else. Plus, there are always other places that I can do this for. But then I guess that defeats the purpose, because you can only be at one place at a time. Unless I make it in a way that it's automatic, which I don't know how. There's no point. I could also just leave them in that shipping crate until I'm ready. That's not what I wanted to do. It's lagging a little bit. It's at 175 health and still smoking. That's odd. There must be a bug with the, update. 1% fuel? Jeez. I ran it here on its last legs. 17. Yeah. Where to keep this? I don't know what's wrong with the truck. I don't know why it's smoking. We're gonna go ahead and get this repaired. Just in case I decide for whatever reason I want to run something over. Okay, we gotta dump all these off over here. Hopefully I'll get some more, duffel bags. I like those for storage in my vehicles. I do believe that's all of them. No, wait. Yeah, see. I mean, we've got a generator, some fuel, a bunch of these. Actually, I'm gonna throw these out. since I'm technically just swapping vehicles up to the other one. We can leave the 5 gas, or actually no, we'll leave 3 in this one. Take the 5 for my main vehicle. And that should be okay. Alright, let's get this thing ready. That. And a couple of these out. I forgot those 2 were there. Yeah, see, I'd love to have somewhere else for this ammo tin to sit. Just because it looks weird as shit sitting there. Okay. Yeah, see, my mind does not work as well as it should. I'm gonna eat one more of those just so that we're actually ready. As you can see, I haven't done all of the infestations yet. I've been to a couple of the decent ones, or decent loot spots. I've not been over here too much. There's another trader somewhere through here. I've been to both of the main traders so far. Not been over here any. I know I have a couple level 2 key cards. Yeah, so it might be nice just to go over here and run the airfield. Just because it's easy, it's within walking distance, I know where it is if something does happen. I think I sold my other respirators, so yeah, I don't have a lot of my stuff actually. I'm not normally this ill prepared, but okay, no OCD. Let's keep going. There's actually a mod that I was using. I'm on the experimental version, which is why I'm not using it now. But it gives you just so much more stuff to craft in each place. Like, you can actually craft the toolboxes and the ammo tins and different crafting materials. It's kind of nice. 10 and 2, do I have that? No, I think I used all my cloth to craft Molotovs, which I also don't remember where they ended up. Oh, here. I don't have any noisemakers. A lot of the other content creators think those are pretty good. But I've got some Molotov cocktails and some grenades I can use as noisemakers. 41 BMG. Let's go. I'm not using 7.62. Taking a shotgun might be a worthwhile investment, but probably not right now. I've got a decent one put up. I'm not using 308. I've got 3 box mags for that. I've only got 1 mag for the sniper rifle, which should, in theory, be plenty. Normally I like to have 3 mags for each of my guns, but is this? there's a way to zoom in or out. But yeah, as you can see, they just all spawn up right there. I don't know. I don't think I can see the two bosses from here. It doesn't seem like a lot of the zombies are spawning in, so it's a bit annoying. I can't pick them off from here. I'd have to go over there to that hill and pick them off as I drop down in, but that's okay. So I can either run that, I can go over here fairly quick. I do kind of want to go up and look at the police station because I can also get the SWAT van, but I've never been down here. And I think it might be a worthwhile trip to go over here and look at this, because I've seen some other content creators do it, and apparently it's rather nice. So we might just make our way down there and try for that. Baltim's not broken us too much, so we're going to see how this goes. Yeah. Part about having it handle so fast it's harder for me to actually realize what you're looking at, where you're already on top of whatever. And yeah, whatever that was. Yeah, see, second person. Prepared for this at all. I feel like I can't even see anything. It makes me wonder if they're gonna add boats. Let me just take a drink in the water. You can't even, that's, I hate that about video games. You can't see the fog until you're in the fog. It's just a little ridiculous in my opinion. It does create an atmosphere though, so I mean, I guess that's something. You know, that swim though, I didn't use any stamina getting over here. Let's see if we can do any. That was at the boss. Maybe two. Oh, you know what? I think I remember seeing something about the crate actually being in a sunken boat or something around here. I'll save that for last, just because they're normally trash. Got some stuff on the lower level here. Okay, not bad. Kind of taking it slow. I'm still not used to the healing on the pandemic experimental, so I could quickly find myself in trouble. There's another zombie in that building. Don't seem to have stirred the hornet's nest yet. Hopefully I have this stuff here. PC anyways, but the muzzle block on stuff gets me sometimes. Oh, is this like fully suppressed? What is this? Okay, so we've got to find a code for this. We're not going to go up quite just yet, because I have a feeling that's where bad things happen. At least on that main platform. Pop one of those real quick, just so I don't have to. It's above me somewhere. I'll give you this nice little platform to step on. It's quite nice of them. My aim's garbage and it shows. So one thing I have noticed is that as you're aimed in, if you're crouching and uncrouching, it doesn't recognize it. It doesn't really recognize it. See, and then I'm standing up right there in the middle, and I crouch, and I'm aiming at the bottom of it. And it doesn't really recognize that as you're... wasn't paying attention. Alright, well, I'm just gonna move on here. That's not horrible. Pissed the zombie off somewhere. Don't exactly know where. Some wall lights and stuff just because it's interesting. I'd love to actually set up electricity at my base. 44, just hot swap real quick. And reload this just in case I get into trouble. It's not a very good gun. I kind of want to make the bosses a little harder to kill than that. I'm not playing with the settings too much, besides, like, rarity. Nothing on the computer. I never did go and loot that boss, did I? I've already killed 2, and I lost 1. See, I was over there when I killed him. You know, I'll probably bump into him at some point. Okay, so this is good. I don't have any syringes to make the cure. I'm not going to play with that yet. Where's the letter up to? Take that. Why not? I normally just sell any extras. I want to keep a couple at base, just so I can, like, hoard more and make cells less often. 556 from them. I need to start keeping those so that when I eventually get, like, some decent legendary guns, I'll have magazines for them. That's how I normally do my filter swaps in this game. Because I don't think that there's not a button. Like other games, I've had like actual quick swap methods set up and stuff like that, and this game just doesn't seem to like that. There we go. Get our stuff cleaned back up. Just a little. I do like the trash. I love that the trash just gives you random stuff. Is it daytime yet? No. We still haven't found any type of code for that door. Which is interesting. I don't even know where it would be. Oh, that's not a zombie I killed. And see, it's just most of the time, like, ammunition's just kind of lackluster in what you get. At least to me. Ooh. Oh, what's that? Interesting. More base stuff. Another computer too. That's nice. I've got like 6 of them saved up now. There we go. That's what I needed right there. So now at least I can save myself twice if I happen to get bit. Okay, we cleared these 2 buildings. Can we go up the stairs maybe? I do try to keep as many attachments and things as I can. Just because it adds value to the guns and stuff that I'm already selling. Since that's what I do. Mainly my income comes from gun running and, you know, medicine, other knickknacks I pick up. Okay, well. Let's see about getting over there. I guess that's just to, like, lead you to your death or something. I still didn't find any key code. So how do I get back over there? Do I have to draw back down and go all the way around? Do I have to finagle something here? Oh, you know what? I might be able to... Is that not a climbable object? It feels like it should be. No, listen here, buddy. You gotta help me out here. Yeah, see? Look at that bullshit. It's really hard to get used to, every game's, like, little things like this. No. Yeah, see, I can't grab onto that, which is horseshit. Like, I get that it's just a canvas thing, but that sucks in my opinion. I don't think I can jump high enough to get up there, so I think like the best thing to do might be to jump and swim around. I don't think there's... Oh, you know what? Just seen it. Let's go up here. Did I miss anything on this boss? No. Yeah, he was like really low, so maybe that was one of the bosses I was already fighting. Back over here now. That's something. Ooh. Noise from the boat. It's interesting. Okay. I might know the code to that door, but I'd really rather try to find it for myself here. We are gonna crouch coming up these ladders, coming up this ladder. Oh, there could be another boss. I don't know if I got the named boss yet, or if it was just, like a mini boss. Another pill, so I'm not clacking away. My Geiger counter is going crazy. some of these, you can open on the mainland. I was kind of wondering if you could here too. Doesn't seem that way. I don't know. So far, like, really, the only thing that I've gotten out of this has been, just random base stuff. I did get that horde thing, but I'm not exactly too sure on what that is and how it works. It's interesting. Maybe that's a different way up here in case I wanted to skip the lower floors. Like a lot of the loot's a little lackluster, and on top of that, there's just not as much to loot as you would want. That could just be me bitching for not finding anything. Not the same as it's interesting. Right, and there's the door I go to. So 3 bosses, decent loot boxes. It's not horrible. Upstairs and clear it. So I think I can see. Yeah, see muzzle block. It's just interesting the way that they did that. Now I do believe that's like we're clear. Oh, you know what? I've got the place for stuff like this. I'm not going to take the tent just because I'm kind of out of the tent stage and I want other means of storage. Oh wow. That's decent damage, but it's not a great gun overall. I don't normally keep the muzzle brakes. I take them. I normally sell them. Especially for the leche, or however you pronounce it, because it has a suppressor. A lot of them have suppressors, so I normally sell the muzzle brakes. I don't exactly know what these are, but I'm gonna Maybe it's to like freely get rid of rads. I know I've got an MP5 here somewhere. I know I've got a couple. Once again, it just adds to the money I make selling the gun. Flashlight's worth like $40 if you're ever in a tight bind and you're just looking for cash. You have to find an extra. Interesting. Yeah, I saw a meme or something online about oil rig clothing. That it was really kind of brightly colored, different patterns, so I'm kind of interested to see what I can find. I thought this was going to end up being harder than what it was. Games, like, they need to do more of this, it adds to, like, lore and stuff behind the game, and just overall atmosphere. I like seeing stuff like that in video games. Now, I don't know if that's something we can break open and go down. I didn't bring my crowbar with me. I've actually never gotten the chance to use the crowbar for that purpose. Okay, and that should be, yeah, we've just got this room to loot, and then we're done here. We'll start the back and work our way out. I do have quite a few gun cabinets. I don't know what I'm gonna end up doing with them. Wow, 44. That's not a bad one. I don't know if that's any better than the one I have at home. Okay, and that. That should be it. I guess this stuff that we first looted on our way up, sort of spawn. Swap to a fresh mask and try to go down there and find the. I don't understand why it's on the boat. Wow. might work. I think it does work. Yeah, see, it's just not a lot. They're almost like not even worth grabbing. Which I don't know if that's just where I have my loot settings finagled, but I don't want to really give up on this save just because my loot settings are shit. I've already found the one legendary gun I struggled with so much, so I'm just gonna kind of quickly. Oh shit. It doesn't seem that we can go inside here anyway. So I think that was a tier 2 door, the code locked door, 3 bosses. I don't know, it wasn't horrible. The main thing that I think is really worth it is kind of the oil rig clothes, just because they're more interesting than a lot of the clothes you'll find. I'm hoping to see a couple more things implemented. I'm hoping to see farming, some sort of like self-sustainability stuff. Hopefully the multiplayer is cool. I don't know if they're gonna do it like DayZ, where it's open world and you're meant to kind of fight each other, or if it's gonna be more of a PvE thing, which I'm really hoping for. An open world PvE survival game. I've been waiting for one for a while now. It's just not many people want that out of survival games. So, which I don't blame them. Survival games is all about like, you know, survival and what the aspect of calamity does to humanity. So, you know, everybody's like kill. Like that. Abandoned camp over there. I kind of want to go check that. That's a motel. I know where that is. Big camp. Convoy. Turn around, go the other way. I've not looted this town. I forgot about those. We're just gonna take the kill inside. So I'm gonna get back to the little bastard. Yeah, the update for the vehicles is kind of interesting. I can't wait till that gets implemented. Kickflip. You know what? It's a little light for 50 cal. I had a Lechy that did far more damage than this. But it's a 50 cal, so I can't be like too mad about it. It's still nice. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh shit. Yeah, it would have been an absolute waste to shoot that 50 at that one song. Nothing crazy. I've still not found the ice cream truck yet. Since I almost have 100. 100 credits saved up. We're gonna call. It could have been all of them. Yeah, see, 2 shots to the chest and he's dead. I don't want that zombie to get him. Yeah, I love this semi-auto rifle, man. I don't normally, but the 50 cal is the one exception. I can't wait to get a couple mags for it too, so I don't have to stop. I don't want the handgun ammo. Oh man, asking you shall receive. It's a blessing right there. I don't think I found the boss yet either. That's not a bad one. For an AR. I would say they tend to, it seems like they tend to almost have like less of a crit chance than, like, sniper rifles and such. Which I think if you're hitting headshots, it should almost always be a crit, because, you know, you're shooting something in the fucking face. And, oh, it's an undead shambler. I thought that was a soldier. I don't think that I killed the boss. I think that's where I'm putting those. Okay, so we've got a soldier, really quick. Soldier, shambler, soldier, lieutenant, there we go. Not horrible, I guess. A laptop pretty much guarantees a legendary loot drop, mainly weapons. So I'm assuming that's probably how I would get most of my legendary weapons. Enough light to see right now. I didn't really expect to bump into a coyote soldier patrol there. Or not patrol, blockade. And for once they didn't kill me. How to clip that, or I clip it. I saw somebody else do that on their stream, doing kick flips in the ABC. But just because it was cool doesn't mean you have to continue to do it, but we might come back and run that real quick. It's just one level card. Oh, that had to have been a little visual glitch or something, the light coming through the ground. Aww. It deleted my door. I had a door there. Okay. Let's just kind of unload everything we have. Might try to make like a quick depot. Put one of these outside at some point or another. I don't like spending too much time going through my loot. I'd rather just sort through it off camera. Yeah, see, just from one run, and it's not even like, I mean, I guess that is 5 of them, but I've still got, you know, this and then this, so it's just kind of a lot. Which, I mean, I could go make another one of these shipping containers. I don't necessarily want to have this full, so I might, like, I'll go through this some other time, maybe sort through it. I don't have a lot of, like, Dropbox storage-esque things. Which, I mean, I guess I could. I'd have to go through everything. Where is, there it is. Because I've brought back. Also, this is mainly all I really want. I just want like one MP5, but if I ever do get around to getting one of the legendary 5.56 or 7.62 guns, I'd like to have, you know, at least 4 mags. That's kind of normally what I rock. You know, at least for a light loadout. In other games for machine guns and stuff, I tend to rock some heavier loadouts, just because I can. There we go. Now, was it just me, or did I have a separate one for attachments? It might have just been me. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and depot all of our ammo. That we're not using, because I'll end up recycling it to make ammo that I am using. I accidentally scrolled, I didn't notice that. Yeah, see, we got another 5.56 drum, and it's the only bad thing about having like 100 million storage, like on your person, is there's just so much that sometimes it gets a bit overwhelming, and it takes a long time to clean up. Actually, I want to keep that. Move that there, put that there. Do need to go through this and kind of see, that's already full. So just from this one run with my current setup, I've already got to go and sell off to make room just to dump my inventory out. Because I'm not focused on storage yet, which I will be shortly. I know that I can fill these 2 up now. Must have passed. Oh yeah, here we go. We'll put that there just for now. I don't have room to place that one, so I'll end up making another box. Here we go. think I've got a certain place I'm putting stuff like that. Or maybe I don't. Oh yeah, I was keeping them in the car. I might do that. There we go. I've not used the Horde Beacon yet. I'm very excited to. I do need to get at least one more storage crate down. Because I absolutely loathe not having space for stuff. Just shy. Oh, you know what? Do I have any more guns left? I don't think I do. I think I just managed to fit everything in there. I'm gonna have to go get a gun. I'll find something trash that, see, that's a decent vector. I think this one was another decent one. 7, 20, 36, 37, 27. Yeah, so this, they're the same thing. This one's just one better. We'll take that one. I don't know if I'll ever use the vector. Show attachments. It's got nothing. That changes everything. Look at that. Because I'm not exactly like using money for anything other than buying credits. But if I can disassemble guns, like that's insane. And I get metal rods out of it. I don't know exactly what metal rods are used for. Ooh, I got 25 right there. I didn't realize that. Let me see. That's gotta come out. You come back down here. Thank you. Yeah, see, I'm only 2 metal off from being able to make one, and I might just be able to, I might just be able to get it from scrapping the guns. Yeah, see, and I've got just enough with these 5 right here to do what I gotta do. I think it's nails. Yeah, but I'm just shy. And I don't have any more metal because I just spent it all. Maybe we could try recycling that. Ooh, I think I'm still 1 shy. Yeah. So let's go grab some guns. Okay. We're gonna take whatever. Like, we're just not gonna use that crit. That damage is good. Crit is kind of meh. Crit chance is kind of meh. Plus, I like the 15 over the 74. Ammo doesn't matter in this game, which is kind of meh. Because the 74 uses, it's 5x39. in DayZ. I don't know what it is in real life. Crit chance 6, 6, 5, 20 crit chance, like that's kind of nuts. 18, but that's 308, so it's a step up. Crit chance 15, yeah, let's see. Get that off of there, we'll throw that. Damage 46, crit multiplier 20, 46 times 20 with a 7% chance of hitting. It's not bad. We're gonna scrap that. We are gonna keep that one. We'll scrap that. We'll scrap this. Six, 41, 20, and 22 and 4. Scrap that. We'll keep this one. 46, 24 and 6. 46, 22 and 10. So that one's our leading. 51, 24 and 6. That's a lot more damage. That's 24, 49, 20. 48, 22, and 8. 46, 24, and 8. I think that's the best damage, because the bar's all the way up. I'm assuming 51 is the most damage you can get out of the AK-15. So we'll keep that one, and we'll go ahead and equip the mods off of this one to it. 22, 26, and 5. Oh, you know what? I'm not even worried about the shotguns because I have the legendary. Yeah, see, like, I mean, 68 and 64, and this one's just so much better, so we're gonna trash that. We're gonna trash that. We'll keep the suppressor. Throw it on that. Bring it down here. Oh, did I? Yeah, I didn't, did I? And there we go. We've got our little selection cut out from these. Yeah, see, we got some electronics and stuff. We're gonna end up doing that. There we go. You know what? We'll just go ahead and stack all of these guns in as many as we can. I'd rather not spend forever messing with it. I see, and that's just such a nice little payout for, you know, stuff I was doing anyways. It's just something else to do with your excess materials that you drag in. And since I drag in a lot of guns, it's just, I don't know where I got the wood. The AK gave me wood. That's interesting. Because it's a wood stock. And I wanted to grab some of these. They only scrap down into one apiece, which is kind of bad in my opinion, but also it is what it is, man. Now, see, we can make a save now. It's 5 and 6. I've got, well, no, I'd have to scrap some more guns. I've got some more guns over there. I'll look in. I'm gonna go put the outside, which I don't need it anymore, honestly. I might put it outside for other stuff I drag home or stuff I'm gonna sell. Oh, whoops. No, I can sink it so far into the ground here. It's kind of interesting. Sink it a little into the ground, nothing crazy. Just kind of like put it in the corner. That way it's not just like some random thing we have sitting here. It's some sort of protection. And now we just have that. We'll put another one over here eventually, maybe. And one on the back. Okay, now we get to work on cleaning up the mess we made. I did make a fridge. Once I start collecting MREs like this, I do normally start selling the extra food because they sell for like 150 bucks for a stack of 5, and you can find them all over the place. So it's just something easy to drag in for more profit. If you're a money grubber, you know, this is 5 credits each stack. They're $1,000 a piece. So I mean, if you're stacking up cash, you can just go and buy whatever legendary guns that you can get, and then you can buy the loot tier crates, which is another chance to get them. I want to go through here. I think that's the only one of those I have. It's not bad. I do kind of want to put these over there and see how they stack up. Oh, I've got one of those down here. I've got one of those down here. I don't need the Benelli. I've got another gun. I've got the legendary shotgun. Yeah, 15% crit chance on a foul. It's actually got the best crit multiplier and hit chance out of a shotgun. That's, I mean, it's pretty much just this. Different caliber. No, it's not. So there's another one that I don't have, because there's one chambered in 45 ACP. Why is the SCAR 7.62? It is the H. I think that's chambered in. Yeah, I think that's the one not chambered in 5.56 or 308. I wish the like more guns or more games decided that like you could actually like modify your guns, change the receivers out and stuff like that, because I'd love to have this little Vector shooting fucking 308. 25 and 7, 24 and 6 for 1 damage. Yeah, see. We might also just scrap all these baby mags. And the shitty attachments. Well, since it is 30% horizontal recoil, I like the vertical recoil a little better. Actually, no, I don't. I have a better time controlling the vertical than I do the horizontal. We are gonna scrap these though, in the shitty gun sight. I don't know what mags the FAL takes. I don't know if it's got a bigger magazine or not. Not that I've seen anyways. See? That's just so nice that I can actually scrap stuff like that. I just have to remember to actually like be putting stuff in the right places, because I've got certain stuff on the store and certain things. Yeah, see, that's the legendary shotgun I got. It's not great, but that's basically on par with all of the Benellis that I normally get, so it's automatically just above the Benelli, so there's no point in keeping the Benelli, in my opinion. But yeah, this is all I have. I mean, that's a pretty damn good Deadeye. I'm not going to use this, probably, at all, because it's a 50 BMG handgun, and I'd rather not waste it on something that's only going to do 87 damage versus something that does 236. So, you know. And this is okay, 2027, 22, 26, it's about the same. Even with, you know, being so low on the damage bar, it's still plenty better than this thing, so. But I have all of these mags. Actually, I'm gonna scrap some of these, because I don't need them. I don't need all these mags. That's an extended mag, we'll keep that. I'll scrap that, just because I'll end up getting a suppressor. Colonel Revenge, 2 Valkyrie, and a small Colonel Revenge that we'll scrap. I've got all of these. So 44 is the relatively highest you can get off an M249. Probably not going to use these at all. I don't like them. I could probably scrap a couple of these, just because at most. Let's go ahead and scrap them both. I'm just keeping 1 mag on me. I try to keep 2 sidearm mags, but the one pretty much makes, you know, fucking 6. That might not have been really worth it, in my opinion. But, you know, it is what it is. scrap these? Yeah. Okay, so I could scrap a lot of stuff. I don't know if I want to put any more of these out just yet. Might keep one stack just because it's useless to scrap one and just have it taking up room if it's not a full stack. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. That's fine. I'll need some more little scrap. So yeah. I've found out a couple interesting things about the crafting. Probably go ahead and scrap that. I want to start stocking up on the 7.62. I don't need 1,000. I've not even ever used 45 ACP. I guess I could scrap those. I don't use them. Somebody, I don't remember who it was. Like, you could use them as distractions in firefights and stuff like that. I don't necessarily ever do it. I wonder if the bolts could be... I had a crossbow, and I don't know what happened to it. I think my game, speaking of which, because the experimental crashes so often, you need to be saving pretty regularly. Oh, it froze. It happens occasionally. Wow, those bolts. That was a lot more than I was expecting. Do I have an ammo tin somewhere in my stuff? That was a lot more than I was expecting. I really need to get a decent legendary so I can find out which ammo I'm gonna stockpile first. I have enough to craft a shit ton anyways. I need to see how much it takes to craft a full stack of like 5.56 and 7.62, since that'll more than likely be like my primary ammo round. Because they just don't have a big enough 308 weapon system yet for me to consider rocking one as a primary. Yeah, see, this is just craft or disassembling in large quantities like this just completely destroy my rig. For whatever reason, it just hates it. Okay, but my game's not. Is that gonna work? Okay, well, good to know. I'll try not to do it again. One stack at a time. Or should I create a new one? 5-minute day cycles. Produces going back to that save, but I'm hoping this will fix a couple problems that I've been facing. There we go. It's interesting. Sweet. It's a huge start already. Gas over here, and we'll find some gas, and we'll be able to get a move on. But I'm using my phone as a Wi-Fi antenna for my PC and also to watch the comments in case somebody decides to pop in. So go get an infestation. I've got to clear an infestation and leave the board for my needles. Just try to get myself situated. Well, I was gonna say kill myself and respawn, but until I find a sleeping bag, that's not exactly anything I can do because I don't have a map to make my way back. I'm not gonna loot that because it only gives me the need for time. It was interesting. It's an interesting fight. I don't need a generator. Gasoline and a repair kit and some meds, food and such. I guess we can go the other way. We can turn around and go back. I might find mine there. Okay, and I have a gun now. I did not expect this. We might sneak attack this one just so we're not wasting any more unnecessary time. I've gotta find some health here. 205 health on a normal zombie is kind of wild. Oh wow. They come from really far away, don't they? Oh god, yeah they do. It seems like I'm gonna have to be on my toes. I tried playing Nightmare once and very quickly got shown that I was not ready for it. So that's quite a nice find this early on. It's normally what I hope to find. Did that do anything for my health? This is a mag. I don't know if I necessarily want to use that over the sniper rifle, because the sniper rifle is really good damage. But okay, we've got to do something about our health. Yeah, see, things are set on normal, and it feels like I'm finding less loot. Maybe it's because I'm on standard. And it, we'll probably shoot him. Now, see, that zombie went and targeted that grenade. It's kind of nice. I see I've got a skill point now. I can put the regen on. This is like really like the first thing you want to do. You get one skill point, get that perk, and start regenerating health without having to waste medical supplies. It's really nice. Got a flashlight. Normally I would be collecting stuff like that to sell, but where ammo's still common, I shouldn't exactly be looking for ammo. get kind of a start going, money won't be an issue either. See, 12 slots. Shirt. Looks kind of festive. Still nothing that we need. Getting kind of a little far here. His arm, his toes, his jaw, everything. Look at that man. I kind of want to see if I can work out where I'm at. I don't think that's going to happen. Some more houses though. Definitely not like the worst gun I could have grabbed off the rib. Neither of them really are. Definitely found something really worse. I think I know where I'm at. I think I'm in the top right town, I think. Because this is it a biome switch? Yeah, it is. Grass and then some sort of like grassy foliage stuff. The RV, but the RV you can sleep in the back of, which I've never done in this game. I kind of also hope that a mod gets added to add vehicle interiors, especially for the RVs. You can move around and you've got like, you know, little storage inside. That way you could do like a nomadic lifestyle instead of just living out of the trunk. You've actually got like some room inside. I have no clue what this building is. We're gonna take out this sprinter. Let's see if we can't take out a couple of them. Nice and slow here. Fire axe. It's not a bad investment once I clear everything out. I don't know what these guys got aggroed on. That's kind of my favorite. that's not horrible either. The damage is great, but the multiplier chance kind of sucks. There's one behind me. And see, in one hit, that zombie broke my leg. That's also kind of ridiculous. And then, bam, that splint just takes it right away. See this, breaking this could have a sound cue so the zombies like come at you. It's a lot better than, I'll hang on to that just because it's a really good knife. Now, if that RV was closer, I'd run back and sleep in it. So I wasn't trying to fuck around in the dark. Alright, salesman, I might sell off the couple extra guns I have. See if I can afford a backpack upgrade. Or maybe a gas mask. Course of action really is. Having a decent backpack off the rip might be nice. I could buy a clothing upgrade for cheaper than the backpack. Two will drop us down to 7. Drop us down to 5. Sell the ammo. Keep these. probably go ahead and get armor. But, I mean, it's going to be taking a lot. See, $112. $17, I can get one more bullet. Not messed with the animals much in this. I could kill it. I know I could. Rather not. It's another trader. I might as well get the POI while I'm here, so I kind of know what I'm messing around with the tracker. I didn't even think about finding another trader. I might have been able to buy gas here. Hopefully I might be able to scrounge up it. I've got an axe, so worst comes to worst, I just fell trees. Yeah, see, he doesn't have much of nothing either. Ammo, pretty much. That's all of them. I wish they sold like other things, like maybe there are traders that sell like wallets and ammo tins and stuff like that, gun cases. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they'll have like a weapons case in stock, but maybe just a more variety, and there's just a slimmer chance that they actually carry stuff like that. Because like I hate having to actually look for that stuff once I get like later in the game and I actually need it. Let's see, that's just might have been a waste right now, but okay. Just kind of keep moving here. Some sort of bandit camp or something out in front of us. Maybe it could be a downed helicopter. We might move over here in the woods. Try to get in town without having to fight all of those. I really just need to find my bedroll before I die. It's kind of the plan, because I'm already gonna die. I'd have to find, well, I just found gas, so I'd have to at least if I could really do anything about it. Back to one of the traders, sell it off for exactly need it. $20 couch, taking a lot of room right now. I mean, it is $20. Been in one of these. This is the first time I've had a crowbar to break open the door. Okay. 12% armor protection. 2x4, 2x4, 6 slots, 6 slots, 12 and 17. We'll take it and sell it. Riot police jacket, 18 slots, 18 slots. I do like black, so that's just a waste of $200. And I'm probably just gonna rip it up for the cloth. You know what? I am going to take all of that. It's just kind of ridiculous. Everything's set to normal, so I don't understand why it's being so stingy. Try to remember that there's gas on the other side of that house that I haven't done yet. want to go see what that smoke was about. It's over here somewhere, I think. And then stop by the trader and continue back. Yeah, I've got my way out. I had to pause for a second. It's starting to get daytime, so y'all be actually able to see too. Granny just straight up looked at me funny. Damn kids, fucking around. I don't know why the GPS would be looking at the map. Kind of need that kind of. I gotta kill all these zombies first. Bum rushing me, so that's nice. it's worth. That wasn't bad. Infection away. I was under the impression that it would. Just a waste. Waste of good meds. I'm just gonna assume that I got the one on the mountain. I don't see why I wouldn't have as I was coming off. Might save that. And since there's a camp really close by, I'll just take everything. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Normally I wouldn't keep it. But starting this fresh, if I happen to find one, I'd rather have a mag than, you know, wait around till I have a drum. And since they killed all these zombies, I get more stuff. Plenty more room for loot. I still have a GPS tracker, so we're still kind of, you know, roughing it, but okay, I'm ready, man. Shit. This is heading back vaguely in the direction that we came from. Just want to go this way. Just only have 1 point. Large construction yard. This could be a chance at vehicle repair kits and stuff. Plus I know roundabout where I'm at now. I think if I go that way, I'll hit a trader eventually. Kind of a lot here. Is that a running ambulance? I don't remember if everything first. Okay, listen here, motherfucker. Wow, that's a lot of concrete. That's like the most I've ever gotten out of one of those. I don't think that I need another one, but I will need that eventually. I shouldn't need it anytime soon. I'll have plenty enough time to find or buy one. How did you survive? I honestly never go to the second story of those buildings. There's normally not anything up there, so I'm not worried about it.